Breaking. Suspending Emir for turbaning bandit with traditional tattoo is commendable. Shehu Sani. Well, suspension? Okay. Former Senator for Kaduna Central, Shehu Sani, has commended the Zamfara state government for suspending Alhaji Aliu Marafa, the Emir of Birnin Yandoto of Sape local government area of the state, for honoring a banditry kingpin, Ado Alero, with a traditional title. Well, for me, this suspension, okay, Shehu Sani said the Zamfara state government suspension of the Emir who to ban a bandit with traditional title is commendable. Honestly, I disagree with Shehu Sani on this. What is the suspension up to? The suspension is just for a while. A bandit that was confirmed, declared wanted. In the first instance, how do they operate in that part of the country? If you are going to ban the chair, the local government is supposed to be aware. Is the local government chairman not aware? What about the security report? Was the name not mentioned? This shows me that there's complicity in all that is happening in this country. How can an emir, for that matter, somebody that was declared wanted, somebody that they know is anticipating what they has been involved in, and Shehu Sani is saying, is commending the governor for suspending the emir ought to be removed outrightly. It is not two ways about that. There's connivance, there's complicity. That is what our government have not been able to stop this. If those that are supposed to know, those that are supposed to cop them, are aiding and abetting, how will they be able to solve this problem? I saw in that video, in the picture, or during the turbaning, the policeman was right behind there. What was he doing? What was his role? What was his duty? Who assigned him? Is he guiding the emir or is guiding the criminal? So why are we talking about this as if government? The government cannot be everybody. Who is the government? I believe before this turbaning, somebody approved it. Who approved it? Is the governor saying he does not know? That means he's not in charge of the state. Don't they have local government chairman there? Are they not aware? Was it not announced before the turbaning? So what are they telling us? Suspending is not enough. Honestly, the area should be disposed. The former lawmaker disclosed this in a tweet. He said crowning a murderer is dancing on the corpse of the victim. Yes. They called out the Emir Turban Alero as the Seriki Fulani on Saturday, led to the state governor Bello Matawale suspending the Emir with immediate effect and assigning Alhaji Mehe Garba Marafa, the district of Yandoto, to temporarily replace the monarch. Honestly, this person is not fit to come back and rule as an emir. Until they come together, we cannot fight this in isolation. Those little things. If today somebody that is a criminal, a terrorist, a killer, is banned to be a leader of a group, what are we telling others? Then other groups will come out that, oh, me too, okay, if I get to do this, I'll be a banned too. You know, ambition can take anybody to any level. So if it is done for Ado, who said they cannot, another person will not come tomorrow and say, well, don't worry, criminals are rewarded in our society, so let me go ahead and start my own group and start killing and maiming people. What do you want the family of those that have been killed, those that have been made, those that are dead today, what do they want them to think about the government? And tomorrow a governor will come and say he loses election when he's not taking the decision when he's supposed to take it. Suspension is, for me, is a slap on the face of those that have been killed, those that have been terrorized, and those that have been made for life with this kind of decision. The people who not remove the emir outright. Yes, it is this half measure that is making Boko Haram and banditry to thrive. The emir should not be suspended. It should be removed as an emir. What is wrong with northerners? I don't understand. You think if you set Nigeria on fire, you will escape being burnt? That is why they are pushing Shetima. Hope now you suspend your own wild dancer. You guys will have been arrested and be cooling off at DSS detention camp. What a one Nigeria. This is clear that they are godfathers of the killers, ferociously designated as headsmen, bandits, unknown gunmen, Boko Haram, etc. He should be arrested and sentenced to capital punishment along with the title bearers and others involved in person, cash and kind, and also involved through moral support and counsel to those unscrupulous elements who have committed crimes against humanity. Obviously, suspension is like petting them and adding the matter with kid gloves. Jubril bin should be arrested. This man should not be allowed to go free. He should be arrested immediately. Not that they are saying he's wanted, but somebody is there being turbaned. Where was he? It means they knew he was around, he has been around, and people just decided not to talk about it. People just decided not to reveal his identity or bring him forth. Suspending is not enough. God had exposed people beyond taking life of the innocent souls, rapists, and destruction of properties. They should all be arrested and be killed. From the Emir to all the people, terrorists who attend the coronation because of heinous crime against humanity. But my surprise is that these people know these kidnappers and bandits and their whereabouts, but yet they are still mingling with them while shouting insecurity in the north. That is the thing. None of the 100 bandits came with their guns to that ground. Our security agents are not proactive because that avenue would have been the best way to round them up. I wonder. They were there, guys, standing and looking. The San Francisco government took the right decision by suspending the Emir. This has proved that some traditional rulers are behind some of these criminal activities in the country. Honestly, if you ask me, it's not enough. The man was declared wanted. That means he's aware of his whereabouts. For him to call him to be turbaned, he knows what did he not hand him over to the law enforcement agents? Why did they allow? Until we begin to take decisive measures, this thing will continue. Other emirs too knows where these people are. They should bring them forth. They should bring them out. They should be exposed so that we can use the resources that are being wasted on this unnecessary crisis to better things that would develop their community, that would develop the country, that would move the nation forward. Imagine the money that the state government has been spending on security in that state, insecurity in that state. If those money, if all these criminals are rounded up and there's peace in that environment, will farmers not go back to the farm? Will the government not be able to do whatever they want to do? Now today there are some areas people can't even go because of these criminals. And an Emir is bold enough and they even picture them, video them, and our law enforcement agencies, we are there hanging with them, and somebody is declared wanted harbor. And some people above the law in this country. I'm asking, well, what is your take on this? Is the suspension enough for the Emir? Kindly make your opinion and subscribe to my page. Thank you for your support now and always. Good day.